made each of you to decide to go to school to study music in college? And what are your future plans for music?
I decided to go to school playing trumpet. I love playing the trumpet. I couldn't imagine not playing it. Honestly, I didn't feel very confident in other subjects, but I feel very confident on the trumpet, so I knew I could make a career out of playing the trumpet versus anything else. After I graduate, I'm going to continue studying graduate school in the city, and then at Manhattan School in New York, and after that, hopefully, play professionally.
I decided to go to music school because I remember playing in my hometown's youth orchestra, and we played this Pirates of the Caribbean song. Have anybody seen Pirates of the Caribbean? Yeah. That's what I thought. And it was just so much fun that I said, hey, I want to play in an orchestra someday so we can do fun music like this. So that's why I decided to go. And next year I'm going to move to New York City, and I'm going to try to work with small chamber groups, try to work with some orchestras, and play as much as I can before going on to grad school.
What do you mean? What do you mean by chamber groups?
Chamber group is a small group. So, like this is a chamber group, a wind quintet, which is made up of a French horn, a bassoon, an oboe, a clarinet, and flute. That's another chamber group. They're usually the smaller groups, and they're called chamber groups because they could fit in small rooms, which would be called chambers back in the day. That's where the term comes from.
I'm a little older than the rest of the guys in the group. I'm a master's student, so I'm doing my master's degree over at SUNY. And long time ago, when I was in high school, over here in Harrison, does anyone know where Harrison is? I grew up around here. Okay, thank you. So I grew up around here, and when it became time to kind of decide where I wanted to go to college, what I wanted to do with my life, one thing that always stuck in my head was that I always wanted to become a teacher. And I kind of, I had a passion for teaching, and I also had a passion for music. So I combined the two, and I went to school to become a music teacher. And right now I moved back home to Westchester, and I'm finishing up my master's right now in performance, just really honing in my performance skills, playing as much as I can, and hopefully that'll lead me to become a really great teacher down the line.
I went to music school because, much like Andre, I played in a youth symphony orchestra, and back in 11th grade, it was when it really sort of hit me that I wanted to do this, because my orchestra actually went to Carnegie Hall and played a concert, and sitting in there and playing, it was awesome, and I said, I want to do this for the rest of my life, and here I am. After school, after I graduate, which is in a week and a half, oh man, I'm going to be going on studying at the Yale School of Music for another 2 years, and then hopefully keep doing small groups like this.
Alright, so I'm the baby of the group. Everyone here is graduating but me, so I still have 2 years of my undergrad. I'm only a sophomore in college, but my story is kind of like Jerome's. I started the trumpet and I just fell in love. My mother is actually a musician as well. She plays the viola, and she actually started me on the violin, and I hated it. So I picked the most opposite instrument that I could possibly think of, and I just fell in love with it. So in high school, I had a really great band teacher, and he just inspired me to continue with my passion. I really didn't have anything else that I really truly enjoyed, so I just kept on trucking with this instrument, and I still have a ways to think about what I want to do after, but I know whatever I want to do, I want to do musically, so yeah.